Friends, have you ever felt like you're just going through the motions, far from where you thought you'd be? Imagine this. You're in the vast, quiet wilderness of Midian. The sun beats down, the air is still, and your only companions are a flock of sheep. This was the life of Moses, a former prince of Egypt, now a humble shepherd. For 40 years, this was his routine, day in, day out. But one day, something broke the silence, something completely out of the ordinary. On the side of Mount Horeb, a bush was on fire. Now, in a dry desert, that's not unusual. But this fire was different. The flames danced and flickered, yet the bush wasn't turning to ash. It was engulfed in fire but not consumed. Curiosity piqued, Moses thought. I have to see this strange sight. Why isn't the bush burning up? He turned from his flock and walked closer, drawn by the inexplicable wonder. Little did he know, this single step would change his life and the course of history forever. As he approached, a voice boomed from within the flames, a voice that was both powerful and personal. "Moses! Moses!" it called. Startled, Moses replied, "Here I am." The voice continued, "Do not come any closer. Take off your sandals, for the place where you are standing is holy ground." In that moment, Moses knew he was in the presence of God Almighty. He hid his face, suddenly aware of his own smallness before the divine. Then, God revealed his heart. He had seen the suffering of his people, the Israelites, in Egypt. He had heard their cries for help, and now he was ready to act. "So I have come down to rescue them," God declared, promising to lead them to a land flowing with milk and honey. And then came the part Moses never saw coming. God said, "So now, go. I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people the Israelites out of Egypt." Moses was floored. "Who am I?" he stammered. "Who am I to go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt?" He was filled with doubt, insecurity, and fear. A shepherd against the most powerful ruler on earth? It seemed impossible, but God reassured him, "I will be with you." He gave Moses miraculous signs. His staff would become a snake, his hand would become leprous, and then clean again. When Moses still protested that he was not a good speaker, God promised to help him speak and teach him what to say. Faced with the undeniable power and persistent grace of God, Moses' doubts began to melt away. He had run from his past, hidden in the desert, and accepted a quiet life. But God had a greater purpose for him, a divine calling. With newfound resolve, Moses accepted the monumental task. He returned from the mountain, no longer just a shepherd, but a prophet and a liberator, ready to confront a king and lead a nation to freedom. This incredible story reminds us that no matter how lost or insignificant we may feel, God can meet us in our ordinary lives and call us to do extraordinary things. Thanks for watching. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that inspires. See you next time.